Travis Kelce just called himself an NFL hooker, and yes, it has everything to do with Taylor Swift.
That's why me and Julia Roberts, when I met Julia, it felt like we were the same person. I'm wearing nothing but a tie when Taylor comes home.
From hilarious podcast jokes about Pretty Woman to serious updates on Taylor's dad, Scott Swift, undergoing major heart surgery, there's no shortage of emotional highs and viral-worthy drama in the Swift-Kelce world. Oh, and did we mention Taylor now has 13 lifelike wax figures in iconic Eras tour looks placed across 4 continents? Grab your glitter and your jersey because we're diving into Taylor and Travis's public romance, Selena Gomez's star-studded disco birthday bash, and everything in between. Section 1. Travis Kelce, Pretty Woman, NFL hooker, and Julia Roberts. On a recent episode of the New Heights podcast, Travis Kelce and his brother Jason were dissecting the 1990 rom-com Pretty Woman. Jason quipped, "Travis, you're living pretty man right now," referencing Travis's high-profile relationship with Taylor Swift. Without missing a beat, Travis responded, "I'm wearing nothing but a tie when Taylor comes home." The brothers erupted in laughter, but then Travis doubled down and called himself an NFL hooker. It's rare to see a top-tier NFL athlete so openly lean into being the less famous half of a relationship, but Travis has always had a sense of humor and humility that fans find refreshing. This wasn't just a random joke either. Travis and Taylor have previously said that Pretty Woman was on their movie night list, so the conversation was a full circle moment. And the cherry on top, Travis met Julia Roberts herself at one of Taylor's Dublin Eras tour shows. He later said, "It felt like we were the same person." Travis's ability to embrace the humor in being the plus one in a relationship with one of the most famous women in the world has made fans adore him even more. It also opens up an interesting conversation. How many male celebrities would be secure enough to lean into that dynamic? Let me know in the comments. Do you think Travis is setting a new standard for celeb relationships? Section 2. Taylor Swift, immortalized in wax. 13 global statues.
And speaking of cults, Madame Tussauds just went full Swiftie superfan mode and dropped 13 Taylor wax figures like it's the Eras Tour all over again, but this time it's giving spooky twin energy. Yup, 13 Taylors in 13 cities across 4 continents. It's like Pokemon but for pop stans. You gotta spot 'em all. Apparently this whole operation was so massive, it took 40 artists sweating glitter and dreams for 14 months straight. 14 months! That's longer than most situationships last. And insiders are saying this is the biggest multi-figure launch in Madame Tussauds' 250-year history. Translation? Even Napoleon and Beyoncé got a scoot over. Taylor's taking over the wax game now. The dolls? Oh, they're not just your average haunted museum rejects. These are top-tier sparkle queens dressed to slay in full Eras Tour regalia. You walk into Madame Tussauds now and boom, you're in the middle of a Taylor concert.
Taylor Swift has officially been immortalized in a way only global icons can be. Madame Tussauds just launched 13 new wax figures of Taylor, each representing a different era from her legendary Eras tour. This is the largest wax statue launch in the museum's 250-year history. Why 13? If you know Taylor, you know 13 is her lucky number. And this was clearly no coincidence. Each statue is wearing a different iconic outfit from the tour, recreated by original designers like Roberto Cavalli and Vivienne Westwood. In Hollywood, her Speak Now statue features a custom lilac ball gown. In Las Vegas, the Fearless era look is a sparkling gold mini dress. Orlando has the Reputation catsuit, complete with snake motifs. This launch isn't just a tribute to Taylor's style, it's a nod to the global scale of her fandom. Wax figures have landed in major cities like London, Berlin, New York, and Hong Kong, so fans everywhere can feel like they're on stage with her. Let's put this in perspective. The last time Madame Tussauds did something similar was in 2011 for Lady Gaga, and that only included 8 statues. Taylor just beat Gaga's record, and this move was smart business too. With her tour pulling in over $2 billion globally, Swift isn't just a musician, she's a walking economic engine. Would you go out of your way to visit one of these statues? Let me know. Section 3. Scott Swift's heart surgery and family support. Behind all the glitz and global domination, Taylor's been facing some real family challenges. Her father, Scott Swift, recently underwent quintuple bypass surgery. The operation wasn't a result of a heart attack, but rather something his doctors discovered during a routine checkup. Taylor, along with her brother Austin and mom Andrea, was by his side throughout the entire process. Sources confirm he's recovering well, and fans were relieved to hear the news. This isn't the first time Taylor has publicly addressed her family's health. In a 2019 essay for Elle, she revealed that both her parents had battled cancer. Those personal experiences have clearly shaped how she handles fame and stress. There's also been a more lighthearted side to Scott in recent years. Fans may remember that viral clip of him handing out chicken tenders during Taylor's Wembley show. It was such a dad move, and people loved it. And on top of that, he's also become a bit of a Travis-Kelce fan himself. A TikToker who sat next to Scott on a flight said he couldn't stop gushing about how proud he was of Taylor and how much he loved Travis. He even handed out guitar picks. It's a reminder that behind the world tours and stadium lights, Taylor is still very much a daughter in a close-knit family dealing with real-life issues. Section 4. Selena Gomez's disco-themed birthday bash. Selena Gomez recently rang in her 33rd birthday with a glittering 70s disco-themed party. And yes, Taylor Swift was there, dressed to impress. The celebration was filled with balloons, sequins, and surprise kisses from Selena to her fiancé, Benny Blanco. Taylor showed up in a sleek black dress and her signature red lipstick. Selena's Instagram post that followed was full of gratitude for her fans, friends, and the journey she's been on. "This past year has truly been the most beautiful of my life," she wrote. Considering her new engagement and renewed career momentum, it's easy to see why. Now, here's where it gets even juicier. Reports say Taylor and Travis will be attending Selena and Benny's upcoming wedding. Allegedly, it's going to be a 2-day event in Montecito with a celebrity-stacked guest list. Imagine the potential photo ops. Taylor as maid of honor? Travis catching the bouquet? Okay, maybe we're getting ahead of ourselves. But hey, what do you think this wedding will look like? Section 5. Taylor and Travis. A full year of romance.
First up, Travis compares his romance with Taylor to Pretty Woman. And yes, Jason calls him out for basically being Julia Roberts. Then we rewind to Taylor's first chaotic family intro. Travis-Kelce is back on his podcast shenanigans, and this time he's comparing his romance with Taylor to Pretty Woman. Yep, the man's channeling full Julia Roberts energy. If you ever wondered what it's like dating one of the most famous women on the planet, just ask Travis. He's apparently living the rom-com dream, minus the red dress and opera scene. So here's what went down. On the latest episode of New Heights, Travis and Jason did a deep dive into the 1990 classic Pretty Woman, and let's just say neither of them realized Julia Roberts was playing a working girl. Travis was genuinely shocked, like bro thought this was a shopping spree kind of shocked.
Let's talk about the timeline of Taylor Swift and Travis-Kelce, because this is no fling. This is a fully plotted rom-com. It started in July 2023 when Travis attended the Eras Tour in Kansas City, with the intention of giving Taylor a friendship bracelet with his number. But her pre-show rituals meant no meet and greet. Still, Travis talked about it publicly, calling it a fumble. A few weeks later, he invited her to see him play at Arrowhead Stadium. She accepted, and the rest? Public PDA at games, SNL appearances, vacations, and even stage cameos. Notably, she changed her lyrics to include him in Argentina. Karma is the guy on the Chiefs. They celebrated New Year's together. Travis met the family and Taylor met his. He appeared on stage at Wembley during her Eras performance. And she finally made him Instagram official in June 2024 with a photo that included Prince William and his kids backstage at the Eras Tour. Their story isn't just sweet, it's strategic. Both are at the top of their careers and still making time for each other. It's rare, and fans are understandably obsessed. So where is this headed? A song? A wedding? A movie called Pretty Man starring Travis as the lead? Let us know what you think. Has Taylor finally met her match? So what do you think? Is Travis really the NFL version of Julia Roberts? And how iconic are those 13 statues? Drop your hottest takes in the comments. Like this video if you think Taylor's just getting started. And don't forget to subscribe for all things celebrity, scandal, and Swiftie madness. See you next time.